Good morning, everybody. Beautiful day here in central Wyoming. Warm, no wind. Awesome day for a ride. If I can ever get my shit together here. We're just gonna mess around a little bit. Just a couple hours of easy riding. Do a little exploring. We're on the Marton Ranch. Oh, man. Took the windshield off so I could get a better microphone. The windshield causes so much turbulence that it just makes a heck of a lot of buffeting noise in the microphone. It's way better without it. I'm gonna have to stop and put my sunglasses on here. It's pretty bright. This helmet I don't have a tinted visor for. Now here's my buddy Gary. He's rocking his old 250 Trials bike as always. Okay, much better. Kind of heading into Ledge Creek. That's where we're heading today. We're going to see if we can get across it and go south. It's a very small creek, but it might be one of those that's a foot wide and 3 feet deep, so we'll have to check it out before we go trying to cross it. Not a good place to get stuck. No cell service. is the one spot right down here that if any place is going to be muddy, it's going to be this little spot right here, but she looks dry. We've had quite a bit of moisture in the last few weeks, but you get a sunny, windy day, it dries out in a hurry. It's one of the reasons we're out here right now. Is it may not look real green to people watching this video, but believe me, this is green for central Wyoming. When the rains stop and the hot gets here and the wind comes up, it just turns yellow so fast. I thought about putting the speed setting on 2x to make it a little more exciting here, but this is what we got. You're not going to see any fancy riding from me. I'm too old to crash. I don't think the front wheels have been in the air on this bike yet, and it probably won't be as long as I'm riding it. Last time I tried to pull a wheelie on something, it was on my mountain bike, and I went straight over backwards and landed on my ass in the asphalt. Never tried that again. I was only probably close to 60 years old when I did that, so yeah. At some point you just gotta realize you're too old to do silly things. There's a 2-tracker heading off that way that we have not explored. This is really a pretty good 2-track road. Not a lot of traffic gets on it. It looks like nobody was out here when it was muddy tearing stuff up, so that's always a good thing. They can sure make a mess of these roads. My right hand's already feeling some pain. That's why I don't go on long trips. My hands and wrists won't take it. Like the pond is dry. Not sure if that's fed with a well or just this spring or creek or whatever it is. Dry as a bone. I think that's well fed. I think they got electricity to it. They probably got an electric pump. A lot of them run with solar panel pumps. Don't look like it on that one. Should see some antelope out here, maybe a couple deer, maybe some sheep, a few raptors. There are elk out in this area, but you never see them. Did see a gut pile from an elk from last fall's hunting season. So there's definitely elk out here. probably maybe a few sage chickens, perhaps. There are a few chucker. I've come out here chucker hunting. Kicked some up, but never shot at any of them. Don't really care to shoot anything. It's just fun to come out and pretend to be a hunter. Got a little breeze kicking up now. It's not supposed to be super windy today. I'm just in a long sleeve shirt. I usually ride with protection, but just too warm today. We're not going to get in any trouble here. I should have cleaned my visor. It's dusty. Or my shield, I should say. Walked up that draw, chucker hunting, didn't see anything. The guy that's with me, he's old Suzuki 250s, an old trials bike. I think it's a 72 model year. 2-stroke, carbureted. Mix the oil and gas in the tank. It's very old school, but it serves him well. He likes to go creeping along looking for rocks and stuff, so it's just his style. I think this is the right road. The other one goes down to the river. Gary said he paid $100 for his Suzuki. Bought it from a friend years ago. I think he put a new piston in it. Probably not much else. There's an old sheep herder's cabin out here that kind of want to come out and do some metal detecting around. I've tried it once before, and there's so much junk in the ground that I got frustrated. I should have got into a program where it discriminated a lot of that low iron. But I think, I don't know if it's an old homesteader's cabin or a sheep herder's cabin or something, but it's actually got glass windows that are still in it. I don't think anybody's occupied it for 75 years or more, probably. God, the right hand is just absolutely numb. I'll have to stop and give it a shake. Anyway, a whole lot of nothing out here, I think. Yep. Look at the bird. This is a 67,000 acre ranch that the BLM bought a couple of years ago. There's your antelope. They love to race vehicles. They might let me catch up, and then they'll try to outrun me and cut across the road in front of me. I think they do it just as a game. Breaks up their monotonous life. Yeah, they're going across that one, and they're heading on out. This is the right way, isn't it? Yeah. Yeah, I think so, because that goes over to the edge. Over to the cliff, over to the rim rock, yeah. So, okay. Ooh, that two-stroke stinks. If we can get across this creek, that'll be further than we've ever gone in on this road. We've come down to it before and parked, and then went chukar hunting down along the Ledge Creek. But we didn't see anything. Heading pretty well south at the moment. That's that butte that's out there over Gary's right shoulder. That's Bear Mountain. And then beyond that, another 15 miles or 20 miles is the Shirley Mountains. And we can get to that, but not on this road. We'd have to go back to the county road 404 and head south on it. We're not sure where this one goes. I've got the map with me. We might have to stop and take a look. I guess it's just mostly a ranch road and possibly pipeline access or something like that. There's no ranches out here. It's always a good thing to see, a sign that just says please close gate, as opposed to no trespassing. Guess I'll beetle him now anyway. Okay, oop. Jostled my camera. I'll probably stop recording here after a while, and then maybe restart if we get into anything cool looking. And Hasn't been anybody in on this road in a while. No tracks since the last rain. Like I said, there's just no reason to be out here this time of year other than us just farting around, rock hunting, going for a little cruise. If I remember right, there used to be a bridge down here, but there is no more. Let's see if we can get across it. Be okay if it was a nice wide gravel bottom crossing. Oh, nope, she's dried up. Good. We don't have to contend with anything. She's all dried up. Wow. Not even the end of May. Creeks are dry. Wow. Anyway, that was Ledge Creek. As you can see, no water flowing in it right now. Like I said, this land has only been in public hands for a couple years now, so not a lot of people even know about this area yet. You see a few people coming out here, but you can get to the river down there at Ledge Creek, and it's kind of a nice little spot. And the land on the other side of the river is private, so if you wanted to go down there and fish, you could only wade out to the middle of the river. You can't go any further because of the private land on the other side. You see a red sign along the river, you can't stop, you can't set foot on the ground, you're not supposed to stop your boat or anything. Yeah, this is way further than we've been back in here before. Should have brought some water with me. Dang it. Wasn't thinking. Well, it's green up here. You can tell where the snow got drifted in. Over there. Way greener. Yeah, this is nice out here. It's like we got a corral up ahead of us, quite a ways up there. Seems like I always choose the wrong 2-track. Should be running down the middle. Gonna do some sort of a little motorcycle camping trip again this summer in a few weeks. probably not going to go very far. Probably just up to Casper Mountain or maybe Muddy again. Or I may come out this way. I can get out here pretty much on county roads. This KLX it's not a highway bike. You don't want to try to go down the highway very much. But it loves the old county roads. Feel like a bobsled in these two trackers. This old two-track road's probably been here for well over 100 years, I'm sure. Let's see what the middle looks like. The only thing about running in the middle here is you might run into a big prairie dog mound right in the middle of it. Send you over the handlebars. Maybe this road only goes, no, I can see it going on up into the hills there. That's probably where we're going to go. I'm not sure how many miles Gary can go on a tank of gas. I can go about 130. I was fully gassed, so I'm not going to run out. I think he's got plenty. But Trials bikes are not designed to go cross country. There's an old junkyard right over there. Somebody the way they used to do stuff. You just find a spot and that's your dump. They used to always shove stuff over riverbanks and stuff. The Platte River that runs through Casper, there's some banks down there that have got a lot of junk buried in them, old car bodies even. Well, this is a pretty good little tributary. Wow. I don't have a bucket to take a sample to take home and pan out. Might be a great undiscovered gold mine right there. I doubt it. This area is not known for that kind of stuff. Two-tracker going there. Well, another little cabin. Huh. And probably a sheep barn. 2 cabins, 3 cabins. Wow. Somebody was living out here at one time. Gary and I've got my metal detector back in the truck. Wished I had it. I gotta stop here. It's like somebody used to live out here. We'll walk over here and check out these cabins. Then I'll probably stop the recording for a while so it doesn't get too long and boring. A lot of big rock. Wonder if there's any jade. Just look looking for any mineralized rock. Yeah, I may have to come back out here with the metal detector. I think I can carry it on my bike. Not easily, but oh my gosh, look at this. What a treasure trove, huh? Old car bodies, old cabin. Here's your barn wood if you need it. Amazing, huh? Quite the little... Look at this green valley out in front of us. That's why these people were here. And this is like a stream down below us here. Pretty wide one. I'll have to get out the map and see which creek that is. I don't think it's Bear Creek. Wow, like an old homestead. Last, I guess we could date it by the cars. Maybe that one car over there is like a 50 or thereabouts. So that was... Anyway, I gotta take a leak, so I'm gonna shut the camera off so you guys don't have to witness that. But I'll pick it back up later.